Someone end this show already, hi everyone. So I just finished watching Delicate, and the ending was so disappointing. It's not like the season was great anyway, but I expected something more of the finale. Ever since season 9, it's just been downfall. I hate to see how a show I loved so much and that had so many amazing seasons keeps ruining itself with each new season that comes out. I really hope season 13 is either minimally decent or the last one of the show, and hopefully they are able to bring back some of the old cast for it. It'd be nice to finish a show that's been happening for 13 years with the people that started it. Delicate sucked, but NYC is great. I just did a rewatch of NYC. When it originally aired, I felt it was missing some of the horror and was on the fence and took a pause from it. I revisited it, and it is one of the best seasons in my opinion. Really did a great job of encapsulating the horror and desperation that so many experienced during that time. It was a really scary time in our history, and unless you watched it unfold, it can be hard to understand. They literally thought it was some kind of gay cancer and wasn't even identified until 81. Over 40 million have died from it. Real life can be more horrifying than anything someone can imagine. Couldn't even get through NYC. Too much of a departure from the horror elements of the previous seasons, which was the big draw for my wife and I. It was plenty horrifying to me. I was glad to have a switch up from the typical, sometimes overused horror tropes. Fun fact, it literally doesn't matter if a season is literal horseshit. It can always bounce back 1000%. I have faith. Fun fact, you can just pretend it already ended. Really though, I didn't even watch Delicate because I knew it would be bad. If season 13 sounds good, I will watch it. If not, then I won't, and I will read all the people's posts and comments about how they wish they hadn't. Will there be another season? Edit ****. Never mind, I googled it. If you don't like it, please don't watch it. Nobody is going to force you. I love AHS. I didn't like Delicate and I didn't like NYC, but that's okay. I will someday rewatch it. But other people did like those seasons. Let those of us of that appreciate AHS enjoy it. It's okay for people to enjoy those seasons. However, there is no denying that they were objectively pretty bad, which is what I'm complaining about. I really don't want this show to be canceled because I believe it can be great, despite a couple of bad seasons, because I am sure it can do better. And it also happens to be a unique show. There is nothing like it on TV, and there are a lot of worse, more boring shows on TV that have way more seasons. AHS deserves to go on. I agree as to the fact that AHS could go on forever. Unlike other shows like Grey's Anatomy, for example, since AHS brings a different story every season. But not like this. If they can't bring themselves to make a good season anymore, maybe it's time they stop trying. Let's just see what comes of the 13th season. I hope they go on way past season 13 because, yes, it's a whole new story every season. Even if it's not to our own personal taste, it's definitely way more original than Grey's Anatomy. I could never even sit through one episode, and what season are they on? 33? Don't be so harsh on them. It's still way better and more original than what's out there. They will get it right for your liking and mine next season or the one after that. But believe me, their worst season is still better than a lot of the TV that goes on and on forever and ever. You do have a point there, Almao. We better hope for the best then. It should have ended with Apocalypse. If adjusted a bit, it would have been the perfect finale for the show, right? Apocalypse was the perfect final season. It merged all of the previous seasons and its plot was the one left behind in season 1. They should have ended there. I enjoyed season 9, but after that it just went downhill. I hope next season will be good. Delicate was awful, it really was. Dry, dull, and shit casting. It would have been so nice if they ended it with Apocalypse. NYC was cool, but it could have been a full-circle series finished all neat and tidy. To me, the ones that are telling you, just don't watch it then, are probably juveniles and I'd just ignore them, heh. Only adults understand the concept of a discussion, no matter the subject, no matter if your feelings are hurt. LOL. I did not finish Delicate, but from what I'm gathering, it probably had no ending. It's the new horror thing to do, leave things open-ended, which to me screams, we don't know how to end this. Leaving things open-ended is absolutely not a new horror thing to do. ... IT quote S been used as a general narrative tool since forever? What are you even talking about? Just don't watch it then is a valid point if you don't like the show though. Just because you didn't like the newest season doesn't mean others didn't and that it has to end. Some people still love it and want further seasons and don't care that some princess can't just not watch it. Delicate was also based on a novel, so can't really be mad at the show since they really didn't write the plot. Also, open endings have been a thing for a long time. Nothing new, thank you. They really missed the whole point of my post. As for Delicate, the finale was just extremely rushed. I would have done 10 episodes instead of 9. And also, yes, there were so many questions left unanswered, and I just felt like none of it made sense. Like, as you said, they didn't really know how to answer them. Just because you no longer enjoy it doesn't mean it has to go away. You can just stop watching. I can't lie, I love Season 9 because of its homage to F-13, but yeah, bro, they could have done a better job ever since then, I feel like, as well. Although I personally hated Roanoke SMLOL. That documentary style was not it. I have never liked the endings. Most shows don't have great ones. But this last one was atrocious. Maybe those writers were getting revenge for that long strike.